Alright, everybody, let me get my tripod. Bit of a fail moment here. So, you will remember my 24-inch white iMac a couple months back. I made a video showing Half-Life 2 running on this thing. I was going to do a whole video on the stuff that I had done with this computer. However, yeah, it's turned off, right? Wrong. At least I think it's wrong. So we're going to do another one of these videos. I can feel the vibration, yeah. Okay, I'm trying to boot into Windows and it's just giving me a black screen. I was trying to run NextUIz on it. You can see the lines in the screen. It's kind of weird, but let's try to start back into macOS here. Apple logo. Okay, we're booting up. Ooh, and we're gone. We're gone. You see that? Try to let it boot into Windows here. Yeah, if you're familiar with these computers, you already know what's going on here. Alright, we're booting into Windows. So it does take a little bit for it to come up because I had to force shut down Windows. It has to come up with that start Windows normally menu. So, pretty weird, isn't it? I tried to boot into macOS and it didn't do anything. It didn't work at all. I wonder why that is. We're not getting anything. Slow. Slow. I think the hard drive's going bad. You would think that, right? Damn, my hard drive, it's not booting up. The OS is never booting. Which is true. Well, I don't know. To be honest, I have no idea. Because I can't. Let's try Mac OS again. So I'm like, what the hell? I can't boot up. My LCD's fine, as you can tell. I mean, I don't have a dead screen or anything like that. It is pretty hot though, but that's just this computer, because this LG panel is a bit of a piece of crap. But there you go again. However, wait a second. Take the remote. Wait for it. I saw something flashing right there. I don't know if you saw that at the bottom. Like, yeah, I guess you can't see that. I don't think we are booting up. Because I'm not getting anything when I'm using the remote. Wow. See how long I can stay there. But the backlight's on, I can tell. I don't know if you can see that on the video or not, but the backlight's definitely on. It's just never booting. Apple logo. Spinning wheel. Black screen. So what the hell is going on? Alright, we're just gonna leave it for a bit. I gotta take a piss, man, so I'm gonna do that, and you can just look at the remote standing there, and if it falls, then you'll get to see that. Ah, the remote's still there. Cool. Fire it up. See, it's not too warm compared to average. Obviously, it has had a little bit of time to cool down, but I say my LCD is good because I can see my backlight. Well, at least I know the backlight's good. But the OS is never booting up. Okay, we're coming into Windows. We'll see if we can get anything to happen. I'm starting to think that we're not going to be able to get anything else to happen. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. I should probably try... Oh, I'll go for 7 minutes. Should probably try Mac OS because it boots quicker than Windows. Man, this is weird. I might make this a two-parter or just make a different video altogether if I can get it to boot up again later. Like I say, my LCD is fine. Not a problem with my LCD at all. So if you know about computers, you probably know what's wrong with this computer. Now, I was suspect of this just because it's a known defect. But yeah, look at that. Look at that. And the son of a bitch never boots up. Although, I see my caps lock light. But the remote does nothing. So, my graphics card is dead. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it to come back in any capacity. I was trying out NextUIz, you know that game I've showed up on my couple other computers that I've had. And I was trying that on here. And I was just playing it. I was playing it for quite a while actually. And then it just completely froze. Graphical glitches were in the screen. But I give it the benefit of the doubt. There you go. What the fuck? I'll use something. I gave it the benefit of the doubt. And I figured maybe, because I could still hear the Windows sound, so I figured maybe the game just crashed and I can't get out of it for whatever reason, because that's Windows. That happens to me a lot on various systems, even systems that don't have graphics cards. Stuff like that is a recurring issue. So I didn't think much of it really at the time. Of course that was in the back of my head. But then I rebooted it. Windows wouldn't do anything. I couldn't get anything out of Windows. I'm trying to remember the exact order that this went in. But I did that, and then I was really like, okay, what the fuck happened to this thing? Because I can't boot into Windows again. See, that's not any good. But I tried to boot into macOS. I think it failed to boot into macOS, but I restarted it, and then it booted into macOS, and then it was fine. I used macOS for a little bit, just to see it. And it didn't give me any problems, and I restarted the system, and I got back into Windows. After that, it rebooted into Windows just fine. Didn't see anything weird, so I figured maybe it was a one-off, and it had recovered from it. But I was starting to be suspect that maybe the GPU was trailing out, but I didn't expect it to die completely at that moment. So I went back into NextUIz. About 5 minutes into playing that, a graphical glitch, the game freezes, boom, black screen. And this is the aftermath of that. I haven't gotten anything out of it since then. I don't know if I need to let it cool down or what, man, but yeah, this computer's pretty much fried. Yeah, nothing. Alright, I'm gonna shut it down. if I can't get it to boot up ever again, I won't make another video. But if I do, I probably won't even upload this vid. But so there you go, 2006 24-inch iMac. Nice computer, but the GPU totally crapped out. What the hell is all this? I don't know if you can see that or not. Okay, there you go. I saw those little things at the bottom of the screen. Whatever. So that's my GPU died on me, and that's really cool. I'll have to wipe the hard drive. Hopefully I can get to the... I should be able to wipe the hard drive on it just fine, due to the fact that I can get into target disk mode without the GPU, because obviously, as you can see here, and hell, I can even do it now. Just hold down T. Yep, no problem there. However, it does not boot into an operating system anymore, so game over on that. One less computer for me to have to deal with. So I would not recommend a white 24-inch iMac to anybody that is not willing to service them, because this is a known defect, a common defect. It will happen to you eventually. Regardless of which card you have, the 7300 or the 7600, it will happen to you. And it sucks. So if you want a white iMac, they're all fucked up. They're all fucked up. At least the Intel ones are. 17-inch models with dedicated graphics are pretty much okay, but the screens on them get lines in them. You can replace them with a different panel and fix that, but you get lines in your screen that have nothing to do with GPU problems. On the 17-inch and the 20-inch models with graphics cards, those are susceptible to failure due to heat, and just having a dedicated GPU means there is chance for failure. So they can fail, and then this 24-inch guy, the NVIDIA cards are just no good. Just no good at all. So yeah, don't buy one of these unless you know how to service them. It is, I believe it's an MXM graphics card on this computer, so it is not necessarily a hard job to fix this job, but the parts are expensive and you're going to get a defective card. I do not know of any other cards that people have successfully gotten to work in this computer other than those two NVIDIA. Yeah, look at that, man. Dead. So I'm not aware of any other cards that people have fitted into these. I believe there's ways to make things work without having a GPU by turning it off, but your performance is going to be horrible because you're missing graphics acceleration, because I don't believe that there's any way to get access to the GMA graphics on the Core 2 Duo chip in this instance, so you're out of luck. Anyway, that's my video on these, or this guy. This is probably the last time you'll see it. Too bad, really, but it is what it is. It was kind of an inevitability. But yeah, my 24. It's cool to have the 24-inch white iMac, because it's the only white 24-inch iMac they ever made, and it looks really nice. And it's it's a nice computer, other than this defect and some LCD panel problems that aren't necessarily they don't make it unusable, but just like image retention problems, or uneven backlighting, or yellow tint backlighting, or hot spots, or dim corners, or whatever. But yeah, so that's it. The white 24-inch iMac.